You know what's mad? Whoever crafted and created this system, this strategy of divide and conquer, is just beyond evil, intelligence, genius. It's as if they had this full map of time in front of them and said, we don't just want power, we want their minds, their bodies, their souls. And we'll take it in stages, in eras, in generations. Because if you actually understood the amount of patience, the precision, and the generational planning that these beings had to pull off to get humanity to a point where we're literally defending the same system that enslaves us. Like, oh, it's crazy. You know, the chain of events is like one long ritual of disconnection. The Crusades, burn the ancient libraries, demonize the mystics, rewrite sacred texts. Inquisitions, torture anyone who dared to speak directly to God or to earth. The colonial era, erase cultures, rename gods, enslave memories. The transatlantic slave trade, sever lineages, dismantle identity, spread global trauma. The world wars, burn Europe, reprogram society, install global banks and secret pacts. 9/11 trauma broadcasted worldwide, a new enemy is created, privacy is now shattered. And then we've even got the pandemic, a ritual of isolation, forced obedience, biometric control, total spiritual shutdown. Like your soul would rage at the realization that everything you were taught to believe in, the wars, the governments, the religions, the progress, the rights, and the wrongs, was just all a chess move. That's how you know secret societies are real, because somebody had to make sure this script stays consistent across countries, cultures, and centuries, because somebody has to keep the wheels spinning even as entire empires collapse and new ones rise. This doesn't just happen by accident. All these stage events, the pandemics, the innovations, the revolutions, the renaissance, they're not random. They're rituals. It's giving ritual. It's giving it. The kind that plays out on like a global stage. And no, I am not talking about the politicians or the presidents. They're actors, they're decoys. They are the masks, the puppets. I'm talking about the ones you'll never see. These are the beings, the ones who move through time like freaking shadows, mate. The ones who hide behind bloodlines, behind symbols, behind silence. And honestly, I don't even think they're fully human. I'm gonna dive into this in other videos, because what kind of wicked person would spend thousands of years engineering the downfall of an entire species just to maintain control? What kind of entity would turn the planet into a prison and then convince the prisoners to worship the walls, basically? And I know you guys can feel it too, because this isn't just political. Like I'm telling you, they've teamed up with something otherworldly, or they are otherworldly themselves. Because this level of evil, this cold, patient, ritualistic kind of evil, and it's not just an evil that they're doing in their times, like this is all connected. This is where the David Icke, Archon, interdimensional parasite theory start to add up, because they don't need chains and weapons no more. Now they're using food to numb us, education to overwrite the truth, legalese to trap you in invisible contracts, media to flood your frequency with fear and confusion, currency to addict you to survival. But this is just the main question, like, who is the big hand in charge, the one pulling the strings? Because this level of coordinated darkness, this long term soul level domination, I don't think it's about money or ego. But definitely know it's about energy. But there's just something more to the puzzle. Yeah, there's just because every theory and speculation always just wraps up, to me, like it just all connects to just this one energy. Even like all the religions as well. Like I just think it's all just this one force. I know I'm onto something, guys. Please. They've hijacked our stories, our gods, our time, our language, and even our biology. They've tried everything. They've reset the world more times than we can count. Trust me, the amount of resets this world has gone through. And yet we're still here. Something inside us, the spark, that unprogrammable code. And no matter how many timelines they collapse, no matter how many rituals they run, no matter how many distractions they throw in our faces, we still have our spark. And I think that's something that they're after. That's why they got us trapped in this reincarnation loop, so we don't go back to source or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Drop your thoughts in the comments, because it's a deep one.